In the dead of night, a dense fog rolled through the ancient forest, muffling the sounds of nocturnal creatures. Tall, twisted trees stretched towards the sky, their gnarled branches casting ominous shadows on the forest floor. A narrow, winding path cut through the woods, barely discernible in the moonlight's faint glow. The air was thick with an unsettling silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. As the camera panned along the path, a dilapidated cabin came into view, its windows dark and foreboding. The door, barely hanging on its hinges, creaked open with a haunting groan. Inside, the cabin was a scene of disarray. Broken furniture littered the floor, cobwebs draped over every surface, and an old, dusty lantern flickered dimly in the corner. A sense of dread permeated the air, as though the very walls whispered of past horrors. The flickering lantern light cast eerie shadows that danced across the room, creating a sense of movement out of the corner of the eye. Suddenly, the camera focused on an old, weathered photograph lying on a dusty table. The photo depicted a family, their faces twisted in fear, with the forest looming menacingly behind them. As the camera zoomed in, the faces in the photograph seemed to distort further, their eyes following the viewer. The video transitioned to scenes of the forest again, this time with the sound of distant whispers growing louder. The fog thickened, and the trees appeared to close in, creating a claustrophobic tunnel of darkness. An ancient well stood ahead, covered in moss and surrounded by a ring of stones. The whispers grew to a cacophony, and the camera slowly panned down the well's dark, yawning maw.